Hello, everyone. I'm back with another Warframe live stream today. For right now, anyway, I am in the simulacrum because I've been messing around with Ash a little bit. So hopefully this will be informative. Hmm. Give me just a moment. Okay, so here's what you need to know about Ash. Hmm. Ash is like the OG ninja, second maybe to Excalibur. I, um, I think that Excalibur and Ash are pretty similar um, in terms of how they function. They're both ninja frames. They both are strong into their melee weapons. Slash damage is a big deal for them, and those kinds of things. Ash does something that's really cool that Excalibur doesn't do. Ash can throw down a smoke screen and make himself invisible, which is kind of fun. So let me show you. This is what Ash looks like. This is Ash Prime actually. His original appearance looks something like this, which is pretty cool by itself, but it's kind of brown and gray and I don't know. So considering that he's supposed to be like smoke and mirrors, I went with kind of a purpley color and some black and grays because I thought that that looked pretty cool. His abilities make it so that bleed effects do 25 more percent more damage and last half again as long. He throws seeking shurikens, which are, I don't know, useful, I suppose. Although I'm going to show you what I've been practicing and playing around with, I think is really cool. And it has nothing to do with the shurikens. So I don't know. That's maybe an energy dump that you use if you need to, but I don't know. Smokescreen is incredibly important. You want to be invisible because that means the bad guys can't hit you. They don't know where you're at. Teleport is going to be a big part of this. Um, what it does is teleports Ash to the bad guys so that he can melee them and take them down. And then Blade Storm is the other big part of what I'm going to play around with today. You mark enemies and then you can teleport to them and do your blade damage, and it's awesome. It's awesome. What it says is it projects a fierce shadow clone of Ash to distant enemies. So you've got this shadow clone that's attacking, and then you can teleport and you attack too, and it's just mayhem and damage, and it's pretty awesome. There are some tips here that we can go through, but basically, it says to equip weapons that have slash damage on them because they're going to do the most amount of damage. Um, Smoke screen, yeah, it applies to your companions. You do want to try to do this. You do want your smoke screen active before you start marking people for your smoke uh, projections to attack because it just keeps you safe. It makes it so that they can't find you, they can't shoot you, which means that you can mark them and then kill them with your smoke attack. Okay. Use teleport, um, and we'll talk about maybe how to do that effectively. Enemies are marked 3 times when targeted. Each mark indicates the number of times that Ash's shadow clones will attack the target. So we want to get as many targets marked as we can, I think, so that we can maximize that. And then whenever you do the teleport while Ash's clones are attacking, you can attack too. It's really cool. I'm going to show you what that looks like. And Ash becomes immune to damage while teleporting and attacking. That's really important. Blade Storm's speed can be increased with the Fury mod. I need to look into that because I haven't done that yet, but or at least I don't think that I have. Any source of invisibility reduces the cost of Blade Storm, so the smoke screen makes you invisible. But I suppose there are other things like maybe Shade Prime or Shade makes you invisible. So those could be things that you could do to reduce the energy consumption. Ash can teleport to any enemy in his line of sight. Oh, and that's really great because then if you see enemies that are really far away, you can teleport to them immediately. This is not based on a range or radius, it appears. So, what I have, whoops, that's appearance. What I have put on Ash right now is Steel Charge because Steel Charge helps with melee damage. Continuity because I want to be able to stay invisible longer while I mark bad guys. Flow and stretch are all about energy, increasing your max energy. I wonder if I can. Yeah, actually, I'm going to put primed flow on here to get myself more energy. Streamline is actually, I was pointing at stretch. Streamline makes me more efficient with my energy so that I can attack more. Redirection increases my shields, and this is really important because whenever you come out of your attack animation, if you're going against high level enemies, then they're going to destroy your shields and kill you before you can attack again, or even throw down your smoke screen. So a little bit of extra shield, transient fortitude for ability strength, and then stretch to give me some ability range, although I'm not sure that I need it because he can teleport. So I might mess around with that a little bit too. Uh, you should know I don't have an Orokin reactor on Ash. See, I could still upgrade him with one. So this that I have going on here, this is really probably going to be great for mid-game level enemies. Um, but not so much like Steel Path and stuff. You would have to build this up better for late game enemies, but still, I'll demonstrate here pretty quick. I'm using the Gotfa Prime and because it has high crit chance, and I put Hunter Munitions on it. Oops, I'll just show you. I put Hunter Munitions and Hunter Track on it because that increases my companion's um, slash damage, which is important with Ash because of slash bleed status. The Epitaph has high slash damage, and the Skiajati, I'm not sure how you say that, also has high slash damage. So that is what I'm running. I also, this is maybe not the best choice, but I have Vizier Predacite because it's one of my companions that has a higher slash damage. So that's that. All right. Now let me fill up my energy here. And then I'm going to clear this out. I'm going to switch to some Grineer enemies. Let's go with a Arid Heavy Gunner. We'll max those out. And just so that you can see how this works, I'm going to pause the AI and simulate them. Now that means that they're not going to attack me while I do this, so that's going to help me out. So I throw down my smoke screen. I start marking enemies, right? And then I tell my guys to attack, and then I teleport. Now in the lower right-hand corner, you can see there's a countdown on my fourth skill. And when that countdown runs out, then I have to do my smoke screen again so that I can mark my bad guys There are not many of them left. Tell him to attack. And then I get to do it all over again. And those were level 100 bad guys. So, I mean, it's a pretty effective strat, I think. What does this do back here? Reset suit. I don't know why I would want to reset my suit. I like my suit. All right. So, let's not pause the AI and simulate these guys. Throw down my smoke screen. I want to mark as many bad guys as I can. And then I'm going to teleport to them. Try to wreak some havoc for about 35 seconds. Do my smoke screen again. And they're all dead. Right? That's pretty cool, right? I think that's pretty cool. Even for level 100 bad guys. Now, those were Grineer. Here's what I experienced a few moments ago while I was playing around with this. Let's clear this out and get some Corpus guys, because these guys drive me crazy, and I'll show you why. I cannot survive these guys at level 100. I do my smoke screen so that they're not attacking me. I'm going to go ahead and mark as many of them as I can very quickly, and then start my attack. This is all very well and good. About 45 seconds or so. Watch that timer so that I can throw down my smoke screen. Actually, that was not that bad. Ah, okay. Yep, they're getting me. They're getting me. Okay, so that wasn't actually that bad. What I had happening earlier is that these Corpus guys, they throw up their shield Ospreys, and then I can't do enough damage to kill them fast enough. So let me get rid of those and see if I can find the ones that were doing that. Maybe it was these. Will of Devastating, Laser Cannon, Hot Zones. I don't know. Let's try them. We'll max them out. The enemy level is 100. Do I have enough energy? I hope I do. Okay. Mark as many of them as I can, and then start to attack. Ah! I'm gonna run out of time to attack. And my smoke screen ran out. These guys didn't throw up their shield ospreys either. Oh, see how my shield went out? Like, my shield ran out very quickly. But the invulnerability is cool because my shield is recharging while I'm invulnerable. Okay, is that all the bad guys? I think it is. So, shall we try out Ash in an actual mission? I think we should. Let's go to let's go back to my orbiter. You can see I've redone my orbiter for the Easter holiday that's coming up. Gone all pastel, blues and yellows, pinks and purples, maybe a touch of green. Right. So let's see here. Let's go to some place. I don't know what kind of mission I want to do. Hijack, no. Survival could be a good one. Interception, no. Rescue, spy. Ash could be really good for spy missions because of his invisibility. So I want to switch to friends only because I don't want to be messing with other people's games. So the enemies in here, they are Grineer, which means they have heavy armor, but not the shields like the Corvus have. And they're level 35 to 40, which is a good, like, Sedna is getting close to the end of the star chart. So, like, real mid game, not Steel Path, but pretty. These are pretty good bad guys. Let's give this a shot. If you've played enough of the game, you know about the focus schools, and I was showing that some yesterday in the stream that I have almost maximized my Zeneric focus school. And if you've watched me very much, you know that I do this thing at the beginning of my mission really
Your
frequently
mission is to break into enemy
that
data vaults and steal
increases
any
my
intelligence files you find.
energy. Like, it just starts my energy building so that I can be efficient, so that I can use my skills and use them preferably right away.
Tenno, be on the lookout for
So
increased
let's see
security
here.
measures.
Mark some of these bad guys and then teleport to them. Can I teleport to them? I think my shadow warriors just killed them all before I could teleport to them. But that is okay with me. Throw down my smoke screen again. I do think that energy is going to be an issue because it does not seem like I'm keeping my energy up very well.
For the Lotus.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Play around with that a little bit. Took out all of those bad guys. Feel like something was still shooting me. Something was still hitting me, wasn't it? Are there bad guys down here? There are. So if I'm going to teleport to him, he has to be in my red cursor. Or my cursor has to be red to attack him. That is interesting. I went invisible. I don't think that I had used a smoke screen, so that's cool. I don't know. Does it
Target console is
make
nearby.
me invisible
If you
whenever
trigger
I
the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
whenever I teleport? I don't know. Right. So the goal of the spy missions is to be sneaky, sneaky. So I am going to do this deal. Throw down a smoke bomb. Come over here. I use a Cypher so I don't get caught when my smoke screen runs out. Oop, he was looking. He was looking. Oh, I only have 3 seconds. I'm not going to get away. He's going to see me. Did he see me? I don't think he did. How did he not see me? You big dummy. Use the smoke screen again.
Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms.
Am I going? Here. This is where I want to go. Make myself invisible again. I'm going to be unseen. Oh, now see, I should have attacked this guy.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Stealth attack makes me invisible. That is interesting. Did not know that that would happen, but I like it. Oof. All right. All right. Let me up so I can do my smoke screen.
Transference still holding.
You're nearing the console.
The
Trigger
bad
the
guys were
alarms now,
responding
and
in the
we will
wrong
start
direction.
destroying
I'm
the
not
data.
over there anymore, guys. I don't like this part of the spy mission. Like this spy mission is not one of my favorite spy missions. Oops. There's another panel to shut down security. I think. I just always kind of forget where it's at. Here it is. Okay. Now, I think I can go up right here and go in here. Come on. Oh, oh no, 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 no. Stealth attack. Oh, I
Alarms
got
have been
caught.
triggered. You need
That's
to
okay. I
retrieve that
still
data
extracted
before
the
data
information that I
extraction is
needed.
complete. Stay focused. There's a heavy
And
unit
I'm out of here.
approaching. Data integrity verified. Retrieval was successful.
The energy efficiency has not been as bad as I thought it was going to be. But I have not done as much of the four. I haven't used the four skill as much as what I thought I would either. So let's see here. Take down those heavy gunners. That was my four skill.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
And take out that sensor bar. Use the smoke screen. And then, oh, yeah, see, this one, I do like this one. This one plays to my strengths. It's pretty easy to get in here. Whoops.
Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
There are lots of ways to get into that room. Whoops. Come on, let me through. I love that, dude. I just take out all the bad guys all at one time. Easy. Where am I supposed to be going? Oh, I see. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. Oof. Take out the bad guys on my way to the end. I'm gonna go ahead and check out what's in these green containers, just in case there's a Iatan star or something. Oh, look at that. I got a. I don't know that I had the Frigid Blast mod before. I think that one might be new to me. Got a Neo Relic. I wonder what's in that relic. I'm not going to be able to look at it because my cursor disappears. So there's my cursor. Bronco Prime, Cobra Crane, Fang, Hystrix, Wisp, Cora. Yep, I'm sure I already have that one. Nice. So there we go. That's Ash. That is one way that you can play Ash. Again, I think it's a really good idea to use the smoke screen first, hit your 2, and then mark the baddies with your 4. And then once you tell your smoke projections to attack with 4, then teleport to the enemies. Uh, the key thing is you have to know that to teleport to someone, you have to have them highlighted. You can't just teleport in their general direction. They have to be highlighted in your cursor. The cursor has to be red so that it knows that's where you're going to be attacking. And then you just wreak havoc for a number of seconds. Could my Ash build be better? Yes, it absolutely could. Um, let's take another look at it in the orbiter where I can maybe actually change some things. I could potentially I could take the primed flow off and put the regular flow mod back on. That would reduce some of my max energy, but
Why is it odd that humans only get
it would give me a
information
little bit
from
more
the
room
Wild,
for
yet spend
some more
most of their
additional
time
shields.
Doing
So
everything wrong.
if you're struggling with survival at those mid-range levels, you may need more shield. Like that might be more important than the energy. Um, if I were to install a reactor on Ash, then I would be able to use maybe some more ability strength mods. I think that that might improve the damage numbers, but I'm not sure. In fact, we can check that out. So transient fortitude gives me 45 ability strength, and my damage is at 2900 slash. So if I take that off, then the damage goes down to 2000. So yeah, ability strength mods like transient fortitude or blind rage or does narrow minded do ability strength too? Let's see. No, narrow minded is duration, but blind rage does ability strength too. So tacking on those higher percentages would increase the amount of damage that the shadow projections do. And it is also possible that if I were to equip some different weapons they do better slash damage, that I might be more effective with Ash as well because his passive increases um, the bleed status effect. So those are all good things to keep in mind. And if I were better at the game, definitely things that I would spend a little bit more time making sure that they are set up right. So there you go. It's been a short stream, but nobody's really been on. So I'm gonna cut it off for now, and I don't know, maybe I'll play again a little bit later on or something. But for right now, as always, I appreciate you tuning in. Let me know how you build your Ash. Um, Leave me some comments. Tell me what you mod for those kinds of things, and maybe I'll give it a shot in another video. Thank you, and we'll see you the next time.